Welcome back to the second quarter of the Thompson Werribee Central's game. Thompson opened up very well in that first quarter, 4-3-27, 2-3-15. This quarter proudly sponsored by Aussie Tapes. Give Terry Jones a call on Melbourne number 03 328 3221, and exclusively used they are by the Guest Video Productions. Umpire putting it down. Up they go. Chatanack versus Menzies. Chatanack wins it. You're looking for his teammate there in field. He's able to get the ball around the wide wing position. Chance for Nankervis, is it?
Yeah, Nankervis bangs it onto his left foot. The ball's going to come over to this open space where Armstrong will meet the ball. He goes in hard, loses control of it. Picked up by Hard, who gives a handball over to Hammond. Hammond fumbles there, but gathers all right. He goes back onto his right foot and screws it back up to the centre wing position where Nankervis didn't have his eye on the ball.
Get a free kick.
Didn't have his eyes on the ball. The umpire couldn't possibly play the advantage there, no.
Player David Jago ready to take off with it, but it definitely wasn't on. Kick goes into the forward line. Very short kick, though. It should be kicking long, perhaps. Chance here for the little fella to get it out, Jago. He can't.
Oh, that's a
umpire said too high. Guest commentator Shane not agreeing with that one, but Jago's got the kick. He's a fair way out from goal, probably a kick and a half out.
No one on the mark.
No one on the mark, yes, he's able to, but he tumbles the punt into the forward line. Oh, up in front, he's taken the mark.
Good, strong mark.
Fortuitous mark there, because it wasn't a good kick at all, but that's the benefit of playing in front, and Craig Manor was doing just that, and he's going to have a shot. Oh, he's only took 15 metres out from goal, directly in front, and he shouldn't miss this one.
He's had a couple of good grabs, this Manor, and kicks the ball all right.
Kicks for goal. Goal umpire moved across, but I think he snuck it in, has he?
Snuck it in, yet.
Yes, it's a goal. Kicked by Craig Manor in the early minutes of this second quarter, brought to you by Aussie Tapes. And at 4-3-27, Thompson, Werribee Centrals, have moved along to, just waiting on the scoreboard to go up there.
That'll be 3-3-21, I'd say.
3-3-21 it is. That's on the Aussie Tape scoreboard. Terry Jones there on 328 3221. Yeah, 4-3-27.
The umpire bounces it down. It favours Catnack. He wins it again. Werribee guy oversteps the mark, loses his footing, he knocks it clear. Sutton kicks off the ground up towards Backle. Backle picks it up clean, couldn't get the handball away cleanly though. Picked up by Werribee on the outer side there. He comes onto his right foot, kicks it up to centre half forward, where Watson's in a one-on-one with their guy there in field.
Umpire's going to call for a bounce there on the bottom of that pack. Look, picking himself up, little Hammond, a little Rover. Puts it down. No one able to get a clean tap out there. Quick kick coming back here for Thompson towards their half-forward line. No one able to grab the ball here. Players go in, bit of a toe poke, goes off the ground. Picked up by the Centrals player. He kicks the ball into half-forward, coming out on a lead, unable to take the mark. Should have grabbed that one, but got the handball out. Quick kick off the ground, going into the forward line. Chance here for, is it Matthews?
No, Demopoulos picks it up and sweeps a big long left handball out to the Lamb. Lamb's got space to move and will use his pace. He stabs one there to Smith. Smith grabs it on the fingertips. He was off there, but he thought about it again and goes back and has his kick. Has a look up forward where Collins is leading. Lamb's out here by himself. He kicks it up.
Been a good player, Daryl Smith.
He's had a lot of touches. Backle grabbed, should have grabbed, taken what he should have. Nankervis off to Armstrong. Lamb should go in and kick a goal just about here, but he kicks it off the side of his boot and out in a full. Shocking kick.
Shocking kick. He had to hook that one right back on the left foot there, and one was unable to do so. It's gone over the line out of bounds. And a free kick coming out to Rob Andrews down there at full-back.
Yeah, Andrews finds no one in particular. In goes Mick Webster. Armstrong gathers it again. He gives another handball off to Withers. Withers puts it on his left foot and puts it right in the guts of the post.
Hit the post. Hit the base of the post there. Just looked like it was going to bounce through, but hit the base of the post. So bad luck there for young Withers.
Good aim ball by Armstrong. Armstrong's been in the play quite a bit today. He's had a few touches, fair few touches actually.
He certainly has. Now waiting on Andrews to kick the ball in from the full-back position. He puts the slipper right into this.
Beautiful.
Kicks it well out over the defensive 50. Nankervis is it up, can't hold the mark. Butters up well and hits the turf. He's thrown to the ground.
Oh,
he's dropped the ball.
Shocking decision
and 50 metres coming up here against him. So this will bring the Centrals player, is it Palmer?
Yeah, Sebastian
Coming
Palmer.
right down the ground. He's going to be, well, he's going to be in the attacking zone now. Instead of taking the mark half-back flank, he's going to be kicking from...
Let's see, he's not allowed to play on like that.
Bit of discussion here. It looks like player taking the mark there. He kicks the ball into the forward line.
Oh, he's in
Player
the
up
back.
too early. Play on call. The umpire's lost the whistle here, lost the plot a bit, says my co-commentator. But it's a ball up decision in the centre of the ground.
I thought these umpires had lectures Thursday nights.
It was Paul Day kicking the ball down into attack, but unable to find his man.
Demopoulos forces the ball towards the boundary line there from the full-back bandstand and finds its way out.
Good defensive work by big John Demopoulos there, down at the full-back position, doing the ruck work and heading for the fence and finding it.
Throw-in finds no one in particular. Demopoulos fighting hard for the ball. Gets trapped in the old footsteps of Trevor Anderton on the practice wickets there. The ball comes out to Hammond, who bangs it on his right foot where he finds Chris Gardner in defence. He's solid in defence, Chris Gardner. He clears it to Terry Nankervis. Terry misses the ball. Brownie butters up. The ball's fallen into the arms of the Werribee forward there, and he's miskicked it and kicked it straight down the throat of Anthony Salmons.
Well, that's not justice. The big Demopoulos doing very well down there in defence. 2 or 3 times there, the boundary throw in and fighting hard. But a poor kick came into the forward line and just fell straight in the arms of big Salmons.
Yeah, the backman in Chris Gardner just should have kicked the ball a bit further than forced, just trying to pinpoint a pass.
He's kicked the goal. Anthony Salmons kicks his second goal for the match. 2-2 on the board to Anthony Salmons.
Lucky goal for Werribee, I thought.
A little bit of luck involved there, but they're getting back into the game now, the Werribee Centrals. As we see on the Aussie Tapes scoreboard, exclusively used by guest video. Give Terry Jones a call, 328-3221. We see 4-4 Thompson and 4-3.
Collins back in the ruck. Menzies is off with... No, Menzies in the pocket, so Gardner's off. Menzies to the pocket and Collins in the ruck.
Collins
He's up
in the
against Catnack. Catnack wins out once again, but Sutton feeds off him. He puts it on his boot and Backwell fights hard and finds himself in front and marks it on his chest. He's looking for Terry Nankervis up forward, who should time this beautifully. He's missed the ball again, Terry. Dropped an easy mark. What's easy for him anyway? The ball's still on the ground where both teams are fighting. It comes out to Glenn Menzies, who kicks off the ground. Daryl Smith taps it further. Comes off it. All hands to Palmer. Palmer gives it out to Hammond, and Hammond takes an easy mark on his chest.
Hammond, half-back flank. He's going to go across the
he's
ground.
had a shot at goal just about.
He's gone right across the ground here. Jacobs didn't even call for it, but he wound up with it. Takes the mark, kicks with the right foot towards centre wing.
Well done
here. Well done by the player charging through is correct. Close to the fence, picked up there by Backwell. Kicks a short kick in, mark taken here by Daryl Smith. The umpire's
it's
found
on here.
It's on in front of us. Bit of a push around, the Walsby round there. Craig Manor not appreciating a bit of attention. Out of bounds was the call there, and it's a boundary throw in. Left half forward for Thompson. Up they go. Big Catnack again with his hit. It doesn't get it to anyone in particular though. Backwell does well to punch it away from his opponent. Armstrong goes in and throws it out in front of him. Kick off the ground by the defender here. It's gone close to the fence. Temper's getting a little frayed here down in front of us. And it's over the line now to bounds. We'll have another throw in. No, we won't. It's a free kick to
It's
Anthony
come off
Lamb.
their boot, and it's gone out in the full.
And Anthony Lamb will take the free kick left half forward.
Looking for a lead up forward. There's not much movement there. None at all. Mick Webster's leading over the back there. He's going to have to jump high. Mickey can do so, but no. Every guy goes up uncontested. Comes to the spills and they clear it out. No mark there. He's just put it on the ground and dropped it. Big Jason Caddick. Armstrong trying to burst through the pack. Comes clear to the Werribee guy. He's got pace to move. He goes to sell the pump and misses. Comes back to Sutton. That was Callaghan, went to pick it up one hand, he missed. Manor picks up and puts it on his left foot to a leading Salmon. Salmon misses the flow of the ball. Comes out to Brad Spicer, he knocks it forward where Dale Menzies picks up, he sells it and ran out of bounds with the ball.
Well, costly mistake there. Could have been a lot better than that, I thought.
Yeah, they didn't use the ball well at all there, Werribee. No clean possession from about in front of us here in the commentary spot to over there on the other side.
Had the numbers, had the players running, but the fumble was bad. Boundary umpire throws it in. Wasn't a good one at all. Short kick comes out. No one in particular. Doesn't travel the 10 metres. Play on the call as Hart comes down the ground with a long left foot kick towards the goal mouth. It goes across the goal mouth and misses to the near side. It's 1 point only on the board to Greg Hart, the wingman for the Werribee Centrals. And scores are all tied up, I think, Shane.
Yeah, that's right, David. It's all tied up. Watson finds himself kicking out here to Collins. Collins takes a good grab in front of his man there in Manor. He's looking for a lead up here in towards the centre. He bangs on his boot where Terry Nankervis will be there with Katner. Mick Gann mixes the ball. Terry Nankervis kicks it forward to Daryl Smith. He's looking for options. Smithy, he kicks it on to Chris Richards.
Down the field, this will be.
Yeah, well done by Daryl Smith. He's having a good game so far.
He's been a live wire for them. This is Richards getting the free kick down the ground one. He should be able to kick the distance here.
He's very good kick, Chris Richards. Kicks it nice off the boot. He'll be about 30 out, directly in front. Lines up, stabs at it, and it's gone across the goal and missed.
Well, it costly missed that one. There was no pressure on there from Richards. The fellow Smith had worked very well to get the ball to him, flattened after he kicked. But then Richards, who set shot probably 35 metres out, was unable to kick the goal. Ball brought back into play here, and a good kick out too. Finds his mate in Jago. Now Jago has gone in short, looking for Callahan. Too far for him. Too much carry on the ball. Picked up here by a little fellow Gann. It is Mickey Gann on the left foot. Goes then the hand this time in towards the forward line. Chance for Webster. Knocks it forward.
Lunchbox Gardner.
Lunchbox Gardner. This is far into the forward line. But a lovely mark in defence by Rob Andrews. Andrews going to relieve from deep in defence. Puts it on the foot. Big spiral torpedo right out over centre half back. Chance for running onto it here is Backwell. Can't pick it up. Now he's got it. He's got a running teammate out wide coming up the ground in Brown. Brown can't gather it. Now he has. Goes round on the left foot. Kicks it back towards Backwell. He'll have to sit under this. Ooh, umpire. Didn't want it. Mark taken. And he said you got to go back behind your mark. Central's about to relieve. Centre half back position.
Oh, it's a shocking kick.
Oh, it was a dreadful kick. Hit a bloke in the back. He wasn't even looking. Here's a chance here going down the ground here for Ellis. Ellis gives it across to the running player in Fraser. And Fraser drills it right down into the goal square. Chance here if they can get the foot on it off the ground. They can't. It's through for 1 point only. Put that down to Colin Fraser. And on the Aussie Tape scoreboard, that puts Werribee Centrals in front, I think. Oh, no, scores a level again. 4-5-29. 4-5-29 apiece on the Aussie Tape scoreboard.
Good defensive work there by John DeMottlis, just running back into his man, blocking his view. He comes out to the members' side where the Webster's on the lead, but Armstrong will intercept and take a good grab in front.
Playing well as Armstrong, doing a good job for the side.
Not much up forward for him to kick to. They rely on Terry Nankervis again to take a grab on 3 blokes. He gets up high enough. He comes to him. He gives it off to Mick Gann. Mick Gann's on his left foot and he passes out to straight down the Werribee bloke's throat.
Not a good kick from Mickey Gann.
No.
And the pressure is relieved here. Good kick out. Oh, it should be a free kick, but over the shoulder to Fraser. Not played. They go in after it. Kick off the ground by Palmer. Gathers a few yards for his side. And it's over the line now to bounce centre wing position before Craig Manor can get to it. The Aussie Tape scoreboard, 29 apiece. The Aussie Tape's 328, 3221. Give them a call. Give Terry Jones a call.
Menzies versus Salmons, I think that guy. No, Paul Day, the centre half forward. It comes to Armstrong. He's round 2. He puts it on his right foot. Where Backwell's one out with the guy. It's over Backwell's head where Withers goes the ground. It comes to Smith. Smith again. He's in the clear. Gives it off to Mick Gann, who's on his favoured left foot. He puts it up forward where
That's a better kick.
Sutton is one out with Robbie Andrews, and Robbie Andrews just too strong, too good for the young Sutton.
Plays on immediately with a hand pass. Finds his teammate, spears a pass, and this might be Brown, is it taking the mark?
Brown.
Brown on the right foot, kicks towards the centre of the ground, and a good mark taken here. Out on his own too, plays on immediately. He's got a man in short. Day it is. Day turns around and pumps it on the right foot. Kicks it deep into the attacking zone. Salmons at the back. Got to work his way to the front, but couldn't hold the mark. Player goes in. He's well tackled and bundled over the line out of bounds before he can get a foot on. That was a good offensive move there by the Centrals, right from the full-back position from Rob Andrews.
It certainly was, David, there to Steve Hammond in the middle there. Created the loose man there, Werribee.
Boundary umpire throws it in. Demopoulos goes up, thumps the ball back towards the fence. Dale Menzies is in there, but it beats him over the line and out of bounds. 4-5-29 apiece. The scoreboard shows over there, and that's the Aussie Tape scoreboard.
Boundary umpire throws in where Demopoulos and Salmons are going up. Watson in the back of his Werribee opponent, picked up by Callaghan. He's thrown to the ground. Watson kicks it off the ground where it comes clear to Fraser. Fraser and Lamb fighting for the ball. I don't think he's attempting to get rid of it there. But Lamb held it in. Well done by the Thompson wingman there.
Boundary umpire about to put it down.
Central umpire puts it down.
Central umpire puts it down. He does so too. Up goes
Menzies.
Day and wins the hit out. Goes towards Menzies. He couldn't gather it. Player in there for Werribee. Held without it. No, he wasn't, says the umpire. Yes, he was. I thought he might have plucked that one. Kicks the ball back towards the centre-half forward position. Wasn't a good kick at all. Chance here for the little fella.
Ducked his head.
Hammond
Dropped the ball.
ducks
Good
into it, drops
decision.
the ball.
He's played on. He's played the advantage. There's no advantage at all there. Armstrong on the ground. Hearn butters up, gives it off to Glenn Menzies, who sold the dummy, gives it off to Webster. Webster overruns the ball with Big Catnack. He fumbles.
Took him a minute to bend down there to pick that up.
Certainly did. Armstrong butters up and gives it out into the open where Menzies runs on, puts it on his right foot and he's head for the boundary. It hasn't made it. Where's that? Who's that over there?
It's
Number
Jago
15,
out there.
Field.
Field, was it?
Yep, Field and Nankervis having a good battle out there on the wing.
It's out of bounds, and now we'll give the boundary umpire his moment of glory and let him throw it in.
He's about 2'3", this boundary umpire.
Not a bad throw in for a little fella either.
Yeah, well, the umpire should know better to send kids out there on men's errands. Anyway, Nankervis gives it off to Withers. Withers gives it off to Webster, who puts him under a bit of pressure. Webster handballs up to Richards. He's run onto the ball, met solidly by Nash, and the ball finds its way out of bounds.
Still 4-5, 29 apiece on the scoreboard, the Aussie tape scoreboard. The ball out of bounds, half forward, flank Thompson in attack. Up goes the big fella Richards, knocks it back to a man who's kick smothered there, unfortunately, and they're able to come out of defence here with a nice left foot kick. The Werribee Centrals into the centre of the ground. Player up in front, should have been paid, the mark wasn't. He's got support. He's got a running player as well if he can get it across. He didn't get the handball particularly well.
Gardner.
And it's Gardner, is it, on the left foot? Fires it in towards the little fella who fell over there at the wrong time, Smith. And relief comes from Palmer out to his teammate here at half-back. Palmer with a hand pass, long one towards centre wing. Chance for Day. He's caught. Play on, said the umpire. Got rid of it, he said. Comes here, there's a chance now for the player coming into the ball. Ricky May picks it up. May has a flying shot on the right foot. Looks a beautiful kick off the boot. Ricky May, he's kicked it. Beautiful kick by Ricky May off the boot there. Ball spilled out to him and wide at half forward. He ran onto it, was able to steady, no pressure, and put through a lovely 50-metre goal.
Good build up there by Werribee here. It started at centre half back by Hart. Kicked it forward and Ricky May out there.
So on the Aussie tape scoreboard, we see Thompson 4-5-29. Trailing the Werribee Centrals. It's not a bad game of footy, this. They're 5-5-35 on the Aussie tape scoreboard. That's 328-3221. Give Terry Jones a call. Aussie tapes used exclusively by Guest Video Productions.
Menzies off and Cale on for Thompson.
This might be a tight game by the end of the game, I think, Shane, at both sides giving their all here.
Yeah, well, like I said earlier in the day, that both teams enjoy playing against each other. Menzies in the ruck. It's even. Catnack gives Withers one right across the head. The umpire should pay advantage here. That's weak umpiring and terrible. Got to give it both ways. Withers back in the centre after a free kick from Catnack. He gives it off to Chris Gardner, who's running well off his man. Gives it off to Menzies, who's by himself, and he puts his left foot into it, where it's the Werribee guys in front, who young Sutton knocks it forward. Nankervis on the right, and he's put it
what
through.
a goal. Beautiful goal.
Got to be a goal. Well
yes,
done.
sir. Beautiful goal kick by Terry Nankervis. He's certainly covering plenty of territory today. He's been at both ends of the ground.
Yeah, he's certainly a good player, Terry. Probably the best we've got. But good play again by Menzies there in the centre. Good play by Chris Gardner. What's that put it? 5-5-35 each.
It's on the Aussie tape scoreboard. Yes, you're correct. 5-5-35 apiece. Thompson and Werribee Centrals. Aussie tapes 328-3221. Terry Jones is the man to ring there for all your tapes and video needs. little boundary umpire. He'll be tired by the end of the day.
I think he's tired now.
He's got the ball back to the central umpire here. And this is John Zampati about to put the ball down in the centre.
He puts it down. Menzies against Catnack. Catnack wins it cleanly to Ellis. Ellis puts it on his right foot and like a big Hail Mary. Demopoulos puts his left fist into it. If he marks it, that's a mark nearly. No, he fumbled. Comes to the ground. Demopoulos is burrowing up. He's got room to move and puts on his left foot where he's looking for Smith, and Smith should take a grab there. Miss Lammy with pace. He should have two bounces. He's much quicker than that guy. Puts it on his favoured left foot and slams it down Roddy Andrews' throat.
Poor kick into attack. Did well there to work the ball forwards, and Andrews relieves for the Centrals.
That's an ordinary kick by his
towards
standards.
half back. He's put his player under pressure there. Going in after it there, the little fella is Gardner. But unable to gain possession, and Werribee Centrals will leave towards half-back. Up from the back, couldn't take the mark. Manor should have done better. Spills to his plate in Hammond.
Good centering kick.
Good kick towards half-forward. Punched away from the player. They go in after again. Manor follows it up. Kick spills off the ground close to the boundary line now. It'll go over the line and out of bounds. Half forward flank for the Centrals. The game all tied up. A pretty interesting one.
Yeah, tight game. Good pressure game.
Yeah, boundary umpire. This is the taller one. He's about to throw it in. Oh, nice throw in too, son. Very nice indeed. Knocks it to the ground. Chance here for Ricky May it was, who kicked the previous goal for the Centrals, but he's unable to control that one. It's close to the fence, and the boundary umpire is going to do take two. They probably gained about 15 metres in that melee.
Yeah, they forced the ball forward. That's all they've got to do. Boundary umpire throws in, bit of a push in the back there by the Werribee centre half forward. He's found a free kick here. Oh, it's our favour. See there, that's
and again, penalising the side. Certainly, I'd agree with that one, Shane. A couple I haven't agreed with, but that one really penalised the side there. As Chris Gardner was off and running, no one near him, and he called the ball back.
Dean Carl gives it off to Watson. Watson running shocking kick. Defiant looking for Nankervis. Nankervis is about 2 yards in front of Hart. He falls to the ground, fumbles. Brown goes to butter up, and that's nearly out in the full.
Off the bit of O'Callaghan?
Yeah, it's gone out in the full.
Steve Callaghan, rather. I think it might be out on the full. Waiting on the ball to come back. The little boundary umpire hands it across, and it looks like Andrew Brown out there taking the free.
Brown moves it up to the centre wing position where Backle takes a strong mark in front of Brown. Brown getting a bit annoyed with Backle there.
Played in front most of the day is young Backwell, doing a good job for his side.
Turned around. He's kicked it up forward where Palmer looks as though he's got his name written all over it. No, Chris Richards punches it out of the way. It comes out to Glenn Menzies where he puts it on his right hand onto Mickey Gann, who should have grabbed the ball instead of knocking it. Chris Richards knocks it forward where Smith will run onto it. Little lunchbox picks up. He has a snap and goes straight across the... Oh, no, it's punched through by Ronnie Andrews. Lunchbox. I should call him Andrew Gardner. That's his name.
Well, pretty interesting there. Just picking him up there. Little lunchbox. It's what makes country footy, all the nicknames. Ball coming back. Peter Nash just giving it back to Andrews. And on the Aussie tape scoreboard, Thompson 36, lead Werribee 35 in the second quarter. Nice kick out there from the fullback. Way out over half back. Close to the fence. Player going in on top of the ball. Flip it out. Sonny will get penalised. He does so. Quick hand pass from Shane Withers. Gets the ball forward here for Thompson. Mickey Gann's in there. Little favourite player over the top.
Withers, was it?
A left foot snap. It's close. Has it got through?
Good shepherd.
Wait on the goal umpire. Yes, it's a goal. Great shepherd by Sutton. A good little play by Withers to come through there and kick the goal.
Yep. Good play by young McGann there, picking it up on the run. He's playing well, Mick. He's got the feel of it all right today.
He is that. And on the Aussie tape scoreboard, we see Thompson. 6-6, is it? 42?
Yeah, 6-6.
6-6, 42. Here it is on the board now. 5-5-35. Werribee 7 points the difference on the Aussie tape scoreboard. That's 328-3221. Ring Terry Jones for all your requirements. Aussie tapes use exclusively.
Oh, that bloke's just thrown an elbow into Dean Carl's face there.
Been happening off the ball, according to Shane. Up they go. Chetnak goes up. He can't knock this one to the ground. Little toe poke goes forward, but Watson picks it up and relieves. Kicks it to half forward, but on this occasion, the big fellow was behind there, in Backwell, and the mark taken by Nash.
Good strong mark.
Good strong mark, is it? Yes, it is too. Chris Gardner.
Chris Gardner, he's in the half-back flank position. He finds Smith on his own. Oh, Smith and Withers could have raffled that. Smith kicks it out in front of Backwell. Backwell should run onto it here. Lamb should shepherd. Backwell steadies on his left. Good kick in the lunchbox. Gardner.
Oh, well done.
He's got to go back and have a look for a lead now. Lunchy looks for one. He's found Sutton, but once again...
Nash.
Yeah, Nash.
Nash chips in and takes a good mark. Just didn't get enough penetration into the kick there, I didn't think. The big one was to go there from Lunchbox, but he couldn't get right onto the boot there. Nash kicks out to half back, looking for his man here in Ellis. He's unable to mark.
He's Gardner
Comes
again.
back to Gardner again. He's in everything. Like salt and pepper at the moment. Gets the hand pass across. Wasn't a particularly good one. It spills up a player's boot. It'll go close to the line. It's out of bounds. Slightly in the attacking zone of the Thompson side.
Right in front of the members' pavilion there, where Menzies will do battle with big Jason Catnack. He throws it in, it's gone over the head, favours Catnack, he puts his fist in it, comes to Chris Gardner, who's having a good second quarter. He's held there without the ball. Comes to a pack situation where the umpire will ball it up.
Tim Ellis at the bottom of the pack. The umpire's going to ball it up. Very close to the commentary position.
Menzies against Catnack again. Bounce favours Menzies. Menzies puts a backhand punch to Withers. Gives it off to Lamb. Lamb wasn't ready for it, although he butters up and does good tackle on the guy there in Manor. The ball's forced out of bounds and will be thrown in at
pretty good
half forward flank at Thompson.
Pretty good performance by Thompson so far in the game, Shane.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Like I said at the start, we're very confident during the week of not so much beating Ruby, but giving them a good run. But I think at half-time, they'll regroup and nearly win it here.
All right, Chatternack gives a big one down. Chance here for the fella knocking it back there, and Gardner knocks it back from whence it came. They stack in on top of it. This will be another ball up with it. Not much happening here at the present time. Ball hovering around the half-forward flank here for Thompson, and the umpire's going to bounce it down again.
Need another goal here, Thompson. Menzies against Catnack. Catnack's come to join Menzies this time. Bounce favours nobody. Comes out to Hammond. Hammond stops it. Well done. Gives it off to Ellis. On the head there to Hammond, yeah, good free kick.
Good decision, that one?
Yeah, fair decision,
and the little rover, Hammond's going to take the kick and relieve from half-back, right in front of the commentary position. The tattoo shining as he kicks the ball down out of the forward line. Good lead and good mark. Oh, and up went the boot there, if you don't mind. Just a bit of protection. And the mark taken down here by Warren Matthews. Matthews on the right foot, kicks it, centres the ball towards centre half forward. Armstrong dropped one he should have taken. Picked up by Callaghan, he kicks into the goals. Here's a chance for Big Salmons. He snaps on the right foot, gone across the face of goal. It hasn't scored anything. He's missed the whole lot, you wouldn't believe it. And it's over the line now to bounce. He wouldn't hit the second lot of goals there, Shane.
No, that's right. He's kicked one over his backside without touching it with his hand there in the first quarter. And he got hand to foot this time and couldn't put it through.
Just wait on the young boundary umpire. He's got down there now.
Yeah, he's got to climb out of the grass to throw it in, this kid.
Up he goes. Not a bad one for a little fella. Knocked over the back.
Menzies.
Chance here was Menzies, is it? Gives it across here to Watson. And Watson doesn't know which way to go. This way, Armstrong. That way. Gives it to Armstrong, and Armstrong kicks out to the centre wing. Might have been a push there on the player in front, Lamb.
There's a coat hanger. There's a couple of weeks.
It's a free kick anyway. I don't know about the coat hanger or the weeks, but it's a free kick to Anthony Lamb. And
go. Lamb's off. He's off. There's no one on the mark. He looks up forward. Backles in out of position. Then Curver should take. He's pushed out of the competition there by the Hart. The Catnack gives it off. Mick Webster comes to him. He's on the ground fighting for it. Ball scooted out to Hammond. Hammond handballs off to Ellis. Ellis has fumbled. Lamb run in and met him solidly. Picked up cleanly by Menzies. He's on his favourite left. He has a bounce under pressure.
Well,
that's a gutsy effort, mate. And Menzies kicks it up to Backle. Comes off to Backle. Backle takes a strong mark and he's about 50 out. There's not much moving up in the Thompson forward line. Sutton's on the lead now. He'll kick it over his head, where Richards will have to do battle with Nankervis. No, ball comes to Sutton. Sutton's going to bang it on his left foot. It's gone through. Good goal.
Well played by the Thompson side, and especially the big fella Menzies there working the ball around the boundary line. Well shepherded by Dean Cale, able to get the clean kick in deep into the forward line. And the result, a goal.
Yeah, good goal by Thompson. Good team goal. Glenn Menzies, you're right, started it here. He's playing with a lot of confidence these last two games, Glenn. It's good to see. Young Anthony Lamb's had a good quarter.
And on the Aussie tape scoreboard, we see Thompson 7-6-48. Maybe they can cause the boil over. Werribee 5-5-35. And the Aussie tape scoreboard.
We wouldn't class it as a boil over out here.
Fair enough, Shane. Just going on what the papers were telling us.
Oh, well, you can't believe everything Hartley writes.
There's the boundary umpire call for the water bottle here. Just as well the other fella didn't call for it, he wouldn't be able to lift it. Bounce down the centre, up goes the Menzies. One, the hit down two. They're starting to do better in the ruck. Chance for Callaghan. He fires the hand pass to his teammate. Another one goes on further, lands in the hands of Field, and Field gives it across here on the right foot with a big long kick into the teeth of goal. Oh, right in front. He got a play in front of the forward line. This player is Ricky May, and he kicked one on the run from further out than this before, so distance not a problem.
Kick come off the side of his boot there, the Werribee player, and it's fallen into May's arms.
May playing in front that time, kicks the breeze, just holding it up a little. Might have pushed it across. Is it a goal? You know the angle better than I, Shane. It's a goal. Nice goal too. Kicked by Ricky May. That's his second. And they badly needed that one, the Werribee Centrals. Yeah,
they certainly did. That puts them back within a goal. Thompson leads 7-6-48 to Werribee. What will that make them? 6-6-42, 6-5-41.
That'll be on the Aussie Tape scoreboard. Give Terry Jones a ring there, Aussie Tapes, for all your tapes needs on Melbourne 03. That's 328-3221, and they're used exclusively by Guest Video. Thompson 48 plays Werribee 41 on the Aussie Tape scoreboard, and we've played a fair while into this second quarter.
What's he running over there for?
Umpire puts it down in the centre of the ground. There's been a centre square infringement.
It's against Werribee.
And the free kick taken by Big Menzies here.
I think Fraser ran into the square there. Menzies right in the centre position, puts it on his left foot, doesn't travel that far, looking for Terry Nankervis. Gives a bit of a push, but gets away with it. He's on the run, he's 45 out, he puts it up there. It'll fall into the arms of Andrews. Andrews is off. He's got room to move.
My word, he's playing well in defence, Andrews, and he streams out of defence, kicks with the right foot. He's found his man too, up in front, taking a nice.
He's got nowhere to go.
Oh, he's got nowhere. You're right. He had nowhere to go. Tried to do too much, did Kelly?
Get on the ball.
Kick off the ground. He did, son, and found his running teammate out here.
He's got
Tim
room
Ellis.
to move.
Tim Ellis has got a paddock and about 3/4 of a paddock as well. He draws a player, puts the hand pass over the top.
Put him under
get
pressure.
Good
Good tackle.
Ricky May, too slow.
Good
Umpire
tackle, Chris
agrees.
Gardner.
Well played, Chris Gardner. Not so well played by Ricky May. Had the chance there, had to get rid of it quickly. He didn't. And the relieving kick comes to half, to centre wing.
Webster takes a good mark overhead. He gives it off to Watson. Puts him on his wrong foot. There's an injury here with Thompson. Don't worry about that. The play goes on. Backwell's there. He's fighting for it. He's got a free kick for it. Young Lamb's out here. He's been winded or something there for Thompson and Mick Gann. They're both in the hands of the trainers. Backwell torpedoes up to the forward line where Richards is going to grab it. Good, strong mark by Chris Richards.
Playing in front on that occasion, Chris Richards.
Oh, young Anthony Lamb's having a vomit all over himself down there. There's the half-time siren with Chris Richards having a shot for goal.
Well, this would be an important kick for goal.
Young Anthony Lamb isn't well here in front of the commentary position.
I think he might have caught one in the bread basket or a bit lower, and he's having a bit of a Dan LeGroux here right in front of us. Hope the wind's blowing the other way that you said it was. Wait on now. Richards comes in and kicks for goal after the siren. The umpire's drifted across. He might have missed it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, bad miss by Chris Richards. That's the second one he's missed. He should have kicked another one too.
He's just stabbing at the ball. He's got to kick through it to get the final result.
That would have been a pretty handy goal there. It's been a pretty good game of footy after a slow start.
Yeah,
and on the scoreboard, the Aussie Tapes scoreboard at half-time, it's 8-7-49 to Thompson. And they lead Werribee Centrals 5-5-42. 7 points the difference at half-time on the Aussie Tapes scoreboard. And Shane, they did very well in that quarter. I'm only going on what the papers say, and they said that they were definitely the underdogs with Thompson, and they're playing pretty good footy.
Oh, they'd have to go in as the underdogs. Werribee, the unbeaten side. They're the yardstick. There's no worries about that after two good wins against Corio and North Geelong, I think Bannockburn, they played their first game. But yeah, Thompson, they've played all right. They're running the ball well. They work. They're not having to work as hard for their goals as Werribee. Werribee are working hard for their goals. Thompson, they're setting them up nicely, I think. You know, they're playing well. I think Werribee are just getting probably a bit frustrated by the play that they think they should be in command, but it's not as easy as that out here. All right, they seem to grow a bit of an extra leg, the Thompson boys.
Becoming a bit of a physical game. I see the Centrals all called together there by their coach, Richard Lefchuk, before they come off the ground. He'll be no doubt getting them prepared for the blast they're going to get when they get inside. Goal kickers to half-time for the leading side, Thompson. Darryl Smith has 2, and 1 each to Shane Withers, Terry Nankervis, Andrew Sutton, Jamie Backwell and Mickey Gann, whilst for the Centrals, 2 goals in that quarter to Ricky May, 2 to Big Salmons, and 1 to Craig Manor, and 1 to Paul Day. So at half-time here, in the Guest Video Productions Match of the Day, Thompson, 8 goals, 7.55, are the leaders over the Werribee Centrals at 5-5-35. Pretty handy lead there, and we'll be back with the second half shortly.